All right, so Brian Murphy, the guy that originally called for the Purple Revolution to begin, has been getting a lot of scrutiny after he posted a video, and there are content creators out there that are saying that as a result of this video, the Purple Revolution is done. Let's take a look at it. Let's take an honest look at what Brian said, and let's see, was he right about some of what he said? Okay, so here's the video. I had to grab it off of TikTok. He didn't post it on YouTube. But here's the video. Let's watch a little bit of this and let's see what all the hubbub is about.
My oh my, how fast the tides turned against me, huh? So, from what I'm getting from the comments is ain't nobody ready for unity in this country.
All right, so he's gotten some comments and he feels attacked. And look, I get it. I'm seeing the same thing on my channel. So I'm not surprised. What I would say to Brian is this. Hey man, if they're attacking you, you're doing something right. If they're attacking you, you're doing something right. You're on the right track. If people are getting mad and coming after you, it means that you've gotten their attention. Good job.
So because my policies align differently than yours, it's not looking good for this revolution now, is it? That's 100% against this unity. 100% against this unity. So what you guys are telling me is you only had my back if I completely aligned with your beliefs 100%. That's not unity.
Is he wrong? No, seriously. Is he wrong? Think about it for a minute. What did you think was going to happen if we start inviting MAGA people to join us in fighting fascism? What did you think was going to happen? Did you think they were magically going to turn into little Democrat bunnies and start thinking like you think? That was never going to happen. And maybe that's why so many of you are like, there's no way this is going to work. No, it's going to work. This is going to work because we are fighting fascism. When we went to war in World War II, you had people that had different backgrounds and different beliefs, but they came together to fight a common enemy. That's what this is about. You can't expect them to all of a sudden, oh, well, socialism is great. I'm all about socialism. Hey, Hamas, we're gonna start supporting Hamas. No, that's not gonna happen. Let's talk about the policy part of this, okay? Because it keeps coming up in my comments too, and I want to make sure we're all aligned here, okay? We're trying to win elections here so that you can vote, so that you can still vote, so we still have pluralism and democracy in America. That way, the needs of the many are being met instead of the needs of the few. Without democratic elections, everything is lost. All of your rights go out the window. The rights will only apply to the people that are in power. And the people who are marginalized, they're going to suffer the most. So this is about preserving democracy, getting everybody on the same team. If you have specific policies that are very, very important to you. So if you're a Democrat, I could list off 20 or so things. Healthcare, right? Healthcare is a right for all Americans, right? If you think that's important, which I do, okay? I do. Guess what? We're going to save voting. We're going to save democracy so that you can go to the polls and you can vote for your elected leaders who you believe are going to push policies forward that support your beliefs. Well, Brian's going to do the same. He's going to vote for people that are going to push policies forward that he agrees with. And that's okay. That's the point. We're never going to have everyone agreeing on everything. That actually would be fascism. We're in grave danger right now that the Republicans are going to become the fascists and we'll have to all live the way they want us to live. But there's another side to this. The Democrats could win and they could become the fascists and they could be the ones that say, hey, there's only one way to think, one way to believe, one will, one state. That's equally as bad. We want pluralism. And in pluralism, Brian is allowed to think what he wants. That's the whole point. And he's allowed to express those views. We're allowed to debate them. We're allowed to disagree. That's what we're fighting for, is the right to have different points of view without the state telling us how to think. Get it? If you don't want to be a part of that, that's fine. Go do your own thing. But this is about saving democracy.
That's the same cult-like activity that you guys claim that the right has, where you align with me 100% or you're not accepted. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, we just covered this. He's not wrong. He's 100% right. It would be just equally as bad.
You're going to come here with a list of demands from me. When I started this, you came here. I started this and Badger started this. You guys came here.
Yeah, all right. So this is where I get a little uncomfortable. And actually, when I first jumped on board this whole thing, I have been trying really hard to reach out to Brian and to Colt College I just want to, I don't know, have conversations and talk about some concepts. One of the big ones is ego. We have to be very careful, all of us, that we don't allow this movement to become, I don't know, I don't really know how to put it other than we have to keep our egos in check. And I know Brian, I don't know Brian, I haven't met him, I haven't talked to him, but I can tell from this section of the video that he's a little hurt, he's a little hurt that this was his idea and it's being attacked. And the thing about our ego is that when we have an idea and when we put ourselves out there, we're attached to the idea. Our identity and our feelings of worth are attached to that idea. And when that idea gets attacked, then our identity and our ego is also it's also under attack, and it doesn't feel good, and he's upset. But this is, if you want to talk about things that could actually derail this whole movement, this is it. Our ego, my ego. So I don't know how we're going to start talking to one another about this organization and how we're going to move forward and who's going to run it, who's going to lead it, who the spokespeople are going to be. But we need to have that conversation either here. I mean, it's kind of silly. Like I'm putting videos out to try to reach folks like Brian and Colt College. Nobody's reaching out to me. Nobody. It's crickets. But this is an example of the kind of thing that we just need to talk about, and just have to be very careful about attaching too much of our personal identity to these ideas. People are going to be, I mean, just wait till the elites find out about this stuff, and they want to destroy all of us. They're going to come after each one of us individually. Anybody who speaks out about this is going to be attacked, both privately and publicly. And you got to be ready for that. You got to be willing to, I mean, that's what this is about. If you believe that the cause is important enough, which I do, come at me, bro. I'm ready for you, man. Come at me. I'll take whatever shots you want to throw my way, because I want this to work. I want this movement to be successful for my daughter and for my country.
Okay? I have my beliefs. As long as you don't step on my beliefs, I don't care what your beliefs are, and I'm not going to step on your beliefs. It's that simple. But if my beliefs ain't good enough, and I'm not accepted because of my beliefs, then I'm not good enough to put my neck on the line and put my life on the line for people who don't have my back. So let's have this discussion, Purple Revolution, because today is showing a lot. God bless and much love.
Yeah, bud. Let's have that conversation. My email is in my channel. Reach out to me. I'd love to chat with you about all the things you brought up there. And we, as a community, we need to be having these conversations. And you keep saying, if you've got my back. Well, I'll tell you this, I do have your back. I would fight and die for your right to have the freedom to say what you want to say, believe what you want to believe, Vote the way you want to vote. I got your back on that. I can promise you that. And I hope the rest of the community does too. Oh, and don't forget, power to the people. Amen.